Hello and thank you for tuning in to Embrace My Melanin. It's your girl Rochelle. In today's video, as you saw by the title, I am going to be giving you the references to, I guess you'd say the references to my shade range in the foundations that I have. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you all of my high-end foundations today and showing you clips on how they work on my skin and how they match to my natural complexion. I can honestly say that over the years that I've been wearing foundations, I have been very confused on what I should match my foundations to. I've seen people match it to their chest, to their neck, to the bottom line of their jaw, to the center of their face, and I've asked so many people, and so many people have generally people have told me, oh, you match it here, everybody has a different, everyone has a different answer for how they think you should match their foundation. I'm going to give you like my high-end collection and how it matches to my skin tone, as far as one face being done with the foundation and the other half of my face is going to be bare with just my natural skin tone, and the comparison in between the two. If you have these shades, or if you maybe tried them and really wondered, like, okay, well, that might be a little bit too dark to me, and she said this was her shade and it's this on in matte, but we're the same in matte, but we're not the same in Fenty, or we're not the same in Huda, then that's the reason why. Because with light shining on you and daylight and all that, it can be very confusing, and I hate being confused more than anything. Okay, so I'm just bringing this video. Shout out to Miss Carol, thank you so much for giving me the idea for this video. She literally, she asked me to give her some of my shade ranges that I use, because she thought that we would be very close in complexion range. So this will be more of a, this is how it looks on my face. And I tell you, I love these foundations. Hell, I've spent my money on them, so I better love them. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so if you want to see how my foundations, my high-end foundations, look on my skin, and how I did with putting them on my skin as far as like matching it to my skin, please keep on watching. Lancome Teint Idole, if that's how you really pronounce it, Ultra Wear 24-hour Ultra Wear foundation. I am in the shade, I was matched by a representative, a Lancome representative, to be the shade 540 Suede W. Okay. Alright, so here we are, right here, no foundation on and foundation on. Okay, I think I probably, because I didn't match myself with this, one of the reps, the Lancome reps, matched my face with this. I think she could have gone a shade just a little bit darker, because I look more golden on this side, more yellow in undertone, as opposed to more red in undertone. So not bad, but not as deep as probably I would have wanted it. And she said this was a really popular shade. So and crazy enough, when I was matched, the very first time I was matched for Lancome, but I didn't purchase it, the young man actually matched me for a 550 Suede C. So I like this actually better than the 550 Suede C. The C was just a little bit too cool, but overall not bad. But this is what I matched to, and this is what I do wear. Oh, okay, so next up I will be putting on the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Okay, and I am in the shade number 4.4. Okay, I've had this foundation for going on almost 2 years now. I love this foundation. In a few short days, I will be picking up the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-hour foundation. Can't wait to try that. And I'm gonna flip my sponge over, and I'm gonna show you how this looks on my face. All right, so here is the Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation, okay? This one is more of a medium coverage. I can still see some of my scars, scarring underneath, down here. Is compared to this side of my face right here, very much so very close to my natural skin tone. I want to see very close. It's my natural skin tone, and I really like it. I think it's very pretty, and I love it. It says 15-hour wear. I don't think it straight on 15-hour wear, but I love the finish so much that I don't mind that it's not a full 15 hours. So, but here it is. All right, so next up we're going to go on with the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is an amazing foundation. I believe you pronounce the shade that I'm in Eguku. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but I believe it's pronounced Iguku. Maybe it's Aguaku, okay? And with the other side of this sponge, I'm gonna, since I have not just one or two foundations to go through, I'm gonna be using as multiple sponges as possible, okay? Okay, and here is NARS Longwear Natural Radiant. All right, here we go with foundation side versus head on, and then no foundation. Okay, not a dead on match. This is more neutral in undertone, I believe. I would say it's more neutral in undertone, whereas over here you can clearly see that I'm a little bit more red in undertone over here. I'm somewhere always between neutral and red depending on which foundation I go to, but there it is. Okay, so next up I'm going to go in with the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation infused with Glow Nectar Brightening Complex. Okay, and here is the packaging right here. I never did a review on this one. I meant to, so much time went by that I just never did it. I'm in the shade Cacao. Out of all of their complexion products, I always reach for Cacao. I believe it used to be the darkest shade. I believe they've gotten some darker shades since then. I think maybe one or two more darker shades, okay? But all right, we have the Becca Skin Love Weightless. Okay, here we go. Foundation side versus no foundation side. Okay, alrighty. I'm thinking when I look at this is a really good match for me in all of Becca's foundations. I'm always in the shade Cacao. My favorite was their first complexion cream, the ultimate complexion cream, the original one. This new one I have not tried. I hear this is a little bit of a different formula, but or as far as finish or whatever, but it's okay, but people don't like it as much as the original. But I have tried the Evermatte foundation too, the same thing, and it matched perfectly. So I do love this foundation. All right, next up is something that I took a very long time to purchase, but I loved it. the first sample that I got of it. And that is, and unfortunately, I'm sorry guys, unfortunately, I don't think it's available anymore. But I'm going to show you my match anyway, okay? All right, this is the Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid Foundation, okay? I tried this years ago, okay? And when I purchased the one that I did purchase then, I felt like it was too red. Felt like it was way too red in undertone. And when I remember when I purchased it when I was in Atlanta, I came back and I was like, oh my God, this looks horrible. Like this, no. But then I was like, but I still want it. So I got a sample of chestnut and it just took me a really long time for me to actually purchase it. But now that I have it, love it, okay? All right, and here we are with the Laura Mercier, okay? Foundation side. No foundation side. Now I know what you're probably thinking, like, girl, that is really, really red. The other one was much redder. I promise you, it was much redder than this, okay? I love this foundation. Lightweight, beautiful. You know, when it dries down, it's just absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, not going anywhere. I love this foundation. Love it. The only thing that sucks about it is that it's no longer available. I think when I purchased this from Sephora, I think I purchased it online, and I think this was like maybe the one of maybe 3 or 4 shades that was left available. And when I think originally when I saw this foundation, I think it maybe had 30 shades in its collection. So I'm sorry guys, it's no longer available. But if they still have chestnut in any of their other foundations, hopefully it will be like this. Okay, so the next foundation I'm going to show you guys is the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel, okay? This is in the shade number 86, Cocoa Deep, okay? Ooh, that might have been too much, but it's okay. And here we are with the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel, okay? And here we are with the foundation and nothing at all, okay? Now, crazy enough, I just went online to make sure that this was still available, and it's not, okay? I went to Sephora's website and then I went to Marc Jacobs' website. This foundation has been discontinued with Marc Jacobs, unfortunately, but here is the comparison just to show you guys what I've been using, and I think I'm doing pretty okay so far with, you know, matching my foundations. Alright, so we're going to go in next with the Huda Beauty. I'm going to leave it up in the cards above to show you the review that I did on this foundation. I believe it was one of the first reviews I did here on my channel, but it's been a while, so. Alright, and here is the Huda Beauty, okay? Right here, full coverage. Oh my goodness. Full coverage. And I think I did pretty okay right here. Crazy enough, it's not as warm as I thought it would be. And even though it's a super thick formula, it's not heavy on the skin. As I said before in my review, which I'm going to link above in the cards, like I said in that review, it does have a scent to it, so, but don't go by what everybody says as far as the scent does. For me, it did not linger, it did not stay there. It's nothing that I was like, oh my god, this is just too much. It was okay. Okay, it wasn't horrible. Okay, but there you go with Huda. And last but certainly not least, of course, the Dior Face and Body Backstage Foundation. Love this foundation. Absolutely amazing. Alrighty, and here is this foundation, the Dior Backstage Face and Body in the shade number 75N, okay? Okay, so I'm going to link above in the cards how my review on this particular foundation. I absolutely loved it. Crazy enough, when I first purchased foundation, I thought it was a little too, just a little bit too cool. Not cool, but I thought it was really, really neutral and undertone, but this is really and truly is more on the warm side, and it is very much so still very close to my natural face. Okay, and that is it. That is all of my high-end foundations. Unfortunately, I do not have that many. I know there's so many more out there. I've tried a lot more than what you see here, but I've either used it up or in the end, I just didn't like it, so I returned it, okay? So I'm also going to reference one particular foundation that I did use here on my channel. It was a beautiful foundation when I first tried it out, the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Bottle. I love that foundation when I first put it on, but unfortunately, because of how it worked by the end of the day, and I think I had it on for maybe 12 hours, I returned it and it just didn't do well for me, you know. But I will be referencing that somewhere on the screen here on that shade if you want to try that particular foundation. I thought I did a really good job in matching the shade, and I thought the coverage and the finish when I first put it on was beautiful, but unfortunately throughout the day it just didn't last. So that particular video will be on my foundation playlist if you do want to see it. I'm going to try my best to remember to link it above, okay? And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you would like to see my drugstore inexpensive foundations. I have a lot more of those than I do of the high-end foundation, so I would probably have to, if you guys did want to see that, I would probably have to split that into 2 videos, because maybe even 3 videos, because I have a lot more of those, and sometimes I even have multiple shades of the same foundation, just to give it a reference, because I was unsure on what to purchase. So if you want to see that, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and please link it down below in the comments. Leave it down below in the comments, okay? And please let me know if you've tried any of these foundations, if you like them or if you did not, okay? I hope to see you guys again really, really soon. And until then, stay beautiful and stay blessed. Bye.